on the eve of India's Independence Day, the stage is set for both India and China to hold high-level military talks. The talks, which are occurring for the 19th time, are about de-escalating tensions along the border regions. The discussions will set the tone for further diplomatic ties at the BRICS Summit, which will take place later this month. The Chinese delegation will be on the Indian side of the line of actual control to hold the talks today. And high on the agenda is military de-escalation in the Depsang Plains. This meeting follows failed discussions in the month of May, where Beijing demanded a 15 to 20 kilometer buffer zone or no petrol zone inside the Indian territory. New Delhi refuted the demand and instead agreed to a 3 to 4 kilometer buffer area. The talks hit a dead end as either side refused to budge. While talks are a front line to regional diplomacy, in the backdrop, India is also strengthening up its defences along the LAC. Indian External Affairs Minister Dr. S. Jaishankar recently emphasized the crucial role that infrastructure development plays in beefing up the nation's security. But beyond the military tensions between the two nations, the talks will also pave the way for bilateral discussions between the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping, which will take place on the sidelines of the BRICS meet in South Africa. The outcome could also directly impact China's decision to attend the G20 summit being hosted by India in the month of September. Moreover, China remains on the edge with several Western countries, especially the US. The frosty global image of tensions in the Pacific begs this question. That is, will China's outlook towards its Asian neighbor be any different this time? And to understand this further, our principal diplomatic correspondent, Siddhant Sibal, sends us this report from New Delhi. Take a listen.
India and China are holding the 19th round of co-commander talks on the Indian side of the line of actual control. The talks are happening after a gap of 5 months. The last such talks, the 18th round, happened in the month of April. Interestingly, this round of talks are taking place ahead of two key events. One is the BRICS Summit in Johannesburg, where both the Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chinese President Xi Jinping will be under the same roof. There's no confirmation if there will be a bilateral between the two leaders. And then, of course, the G20 Summit here in Delhi, for which the Chinese President Xi Jinping is expected to travel to India. Now, relationship between the two countries have gone southwards since the Galwan incident of 2020, the aggressive actions by the Chinese in Galwan that led to death of number of Indian soldiers. And India since then has been pointing out that whatever happens at the border, it will have a wider repercussion on the relationship. India has taken several measures, including banning number of Chinese apps since that incident. With video journalist Chandrasekhar, Siddhant Sibal for WION in New Delhi.